What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to go over a time that I simped. Very cringe. I hate looking back at this, but I'm doing it to set an example for you guys what not to do. Here we go. Alright guys, welcome back to Long Games Mindset, where we talk about fitness, health, dating, mindset, all that kind of stuff. So we're going to go into some old messages that basically signified me just simping for a girl, right? So this is what you should not do, ever. Take my advice and just don't do this. So here we go. I think it's like came up on my recommended or something. I forgot how I found it, but I found like a person that I knew from like, it was like elementary school, because my parents got divorced, and then I had to move with my grandparents for a little while, and while I stayed there, I was in this elementary school, and then I went to like 4th, 5th grade, and I met some friends in that area. So this is one of the girls that I knew from that time of my life, a long time ago. So just looking back on this is like memory lane. Pretty interesting stuff. So, found her on Facebook, added her. I saw that she was like hot now, which is pretty cool. So I was like, oh, cool. She's pretty cute, so let me message her. You know, maybe she'll remember. So I just said, this is on Facebook. So I was like, hey, do you remember me, first of all? Horrible opener. That's just like, it sounds unconfident as well when you just say, hey, do you remember me? It's me being ridiculous. This is from 2017, so I was a much different man back then. It was a different time in my life. So I was like, hey, do you remember me? And she answered like a couple hours later. She said, yeah, you're the dick that tried to convince the entirety of Washington Elementary. I don't know if I should put the school name. I don't think anyone's going to know, right? That blah and I were lesbians, right? So you can tell, like, as I said, I was a much different man, especially back when I was in 4th grade, 3rd grade, whatever. So I guess that was my way of flirting back then, I guess. I don't even remember how I did that, but I guess, you know, some girls, they never forget. They will hold grudges forever. So there's a little life lesson for you right there. If you say one thing to a girl, she'll remember that forever. Or if you do something, she'll always hold it against you. I think a lot of guys in relationships already know this, though. It's like, I remember doing something really messed up back then and made a lot of people mad. Yeah, I wanted to apologize for that for a long time. Part of me didn't think I was remember anyone. I feel so bad. See, a lot of guys do this. I did this as well. See, I'm not innocent. I was once this guy. So, guys think they need to apologize and everything. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Not that it made any difference now anyway, because this was like so many years ago. I think I was just doing it to try to like, oh, if I apologize, she'll like me, because, she was cute. So I was like, oh, let me just apologize. That doesn't work. Don't do it. So I was like, yeah, I didn't think, it's just, all this looks so self-deprecating and so weak. So if I was a girl, I would be like, yo, this guy's an idiot. This guy, like, I definitely would not respond either. She all she said was thank you. I was like, oh crap. I kind of knew. I was like, oh, I shouldn't have said all that. But I wanted to keep the conversation going somehow. So I was like, was I remembered as a horrible person? It's like, not really. When we were young, grief was without intent. So she sounds intelligent, like me. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. She's kind of cool with it. So I was like, oh, that's true. You sound like you're probably a lot smarter than me. LOL. Once again, extreme self-deprecation. A lot of guys do this because they think that if they do this, she's going to feel like flattered and that, oh, he's so cute for complimenting me, basically. That doesn't work. A girl wants a guy who is better than them. This is just a sad truth. And if you self-deprecate, you are just putting yourself at a very low position to be liked, and you don't want to be in that position at all. That's not mysterious at all. That's not cool. It's not hot. It's not gonna make her wet. It's gonna make her be like, yo, this guy's a wimp. I don't want to. Why would a girl want to be with a guy that's a wimp? That makes no sense. So I have to choose still in contact with certain people. I'm gonna block that out. Certain people that we knew back in the day, and she left me unread because at that point she was like, I'm getting out of here, and I would have done the same. Guys, this is And after she said that, I'm not going to be like, oh, well, how come you're not answering? I knew what I've done, what I did, even back then. I was like, oh, she should not have said that. Not a good idea. She's definitely not going to be wet now. There's no point. There's no hope for that conversation to continue. I kind of just gave up on it. Mistakes or self-deprecation. I was apologizing. I was being a total simp and just kind of just like being okay with being insulted pretty much. I mean, sure, I was not innocent back then, but stuff like this, it's just cringe. Guys, don't be like me in 2017. I was a much different man. It's like X-Men Days of Future Past when Logan, Wolverine goes back in time and he sees Charles Xavier when he was like a lot different. That was me. I wasn't like broken, and it's not like I didn't have my powers. Well, I guess you could say I didn't have my powers because I'm a lot different. Could be another topic for another day. But I was basically like young Charles Xavier. I just didn't know what I was doing. I just didn't get it. So I'm a lot better now. But the message is you need to always be improving yourself and always be getting better with the opposite sex, because you're going to do dumb stuff like this. You're just going to look like an idiot like I did. Don't be like 2017 Andrew. Be a better person today. So I just kind of wanted to go over memory lane for a video and just kind of dissect what I did wrong and how you should not do that. Don't do that. Think before you say, and don't act like a weak little... try not to curse to keep the YouTube algorithm cool. Don't be a wimp. Don't do it. Don't be a pussy. Don't be that guy. Okay. So with that said, like the video if you guys like it, and hit the subscribe button as well. Let YouTube know that we're not full of crap. So, and with that said, we will see you in the next video.